I'm sure you've already heard this news, but this is massive. We have new information on exactly what Call of Duty 2025 is going to be coming from Insider Gaming. Now, as you know, it was previously reported that Call of Duty 2024 and Call of Duty 2025 will be a similar scenario to Modern Warfare 2 and 3, where we've had two Modern Warfare games back to back in 2022 and 2023. Apparently, 2024 and 2025 will be two Black Ops games back to back, and thus far we've only really had details on Call of Duty 2024 that it would be set in the 90s/early 2000s and span the Gulf War. However, we know exactly what Call of Duty 2025 is going to be now. Now, previously we had heard that the game would feature a majority of Black Ops 2 remastered multiplayer maps on launch in a similar way to Modern Warfare 3, having all of the original 2009 Modern Warfare 2 maps on launch. And I've made prior videos talking about this, and in them I've speculated, well, if they're going to be having a lot of the Black Ops 2 maps remastered, then maybe this game is going to be set around the era of the original Black Ops 2 in 2025, which is ironic considering this game is literally releasing in 2025. And apparently this is indeed correct, and I'm so happy about this because apparently Call of Duty 2025 is going to be a direct sequel to Black Ops 2. Holy mother of God, one of the best Call of Duties ever, and we're getting a sequel to it in literally the year that the game is set. I'm so excited for this. And apparently, as the previous rumors were suggesting that the game would have all of the Black Ops 2 multiplayer maps on launch, I think in response to criticism of Modern Warfare 3 having only remasters on launch, apparently instead they are changing their plans and they're going to have some Black Ops 2 map remasters on launch and then some new maps as well, so there's a good mix of both. Now, of course, with Modern Warfare 3 having all of the Modern Warfare 2 maps remastered on launch and then only having new maps in its post-launch, a lot of people have been critical of this because they feel like the game is just featuring way too much reused content and they want more new stuff, and I guess this is in response to that. So any Black Ops 2 maps that they pulled back on launch will probably come in the post-launch, and it's good that we'll get a mixture of new maps and also remasters. Ideally, I would like to see a lot of new maps, since there's probably going to be a lot less considering it's going to be buffed up with remasters. At the same time though, Black Ops 2 is one of the best Call of Duties ever made. In fact, if not the best, and especially the multiplayer, definitely one of the most flawless multiplayers we have ever gotten, and the maps were amazing as well. And I do also wonder if the maps on launch are going to be a mixture of the launch maps from Black Ops 2 and DLC maps. I'd assume so. They had some really good ones in the DLC as well, and I wonder if they're going to have all of the Black Ops 2 maps spanning over the launch as well as the post-launch, or if they might just leave out some of the ones people didn't like, although people really did like the majority of the Black Ops 2 maps. So yeah, this seems to be in direct response to the criticism Modern Warfare 3 has received. And another thing in regards to the criticism Modern Warfare 3 has received, a lot of people are of course calling it a $70 DLC because we've gotten two Modern Warfares back to back, and visually and gameplay wise they both feel very similar. Although Modern Warfare 3 feels a lot smoother and they've tweaked a lot of the gameplay designs, they feel very similar. So I'm glad that with Call of Duty 2024 and 2025 they are going to be in completely different eras. We're going to get the 90s and then a near future game, and this way they're keeping things fresh and switching things up. I think recently all of the Call of Duties have just felt way too similar, and especially because we've gotten so many Modern Warfare games in succession, it's gotten very overdone and very boring. So I'm glad they're going to be switching up eras. In fact, apparently Sledgehammer Games wanted to do some sort of spin-off / sequel to Advanced Warfare, but Activision got them to make Modern Warfare 3 instead in a very short time period. And I'm going to go over more information in a second pertaining to Zombies, as well as who the developer actually is for this game, because that's a very interesting topic to talk about. But before I get into all of that, I first have a very interesting message to share with you. Don't go anywhere because we have lots more to discuss, and I'll be back with you in a second. Enjoy. Attention all Nintendo Switch enthusiasts, prepare for an unparalleled gaming odyssey with Alt F4. Yes, that's right, where every move is a dance with danger in the whimsical paradise of madness. Embark on the odyssey, step into the fantasy realm of Alt F4 as a valiant yet bumbling knight. Your quest, while seemingly straightforward, is set within the treacherous confines of the paradise of madness. Navigate a labyrinth of cunning traps and obstacles that promise to challenge your gaming prowess in ways you never imagined. Control at its zenith. earth. In the extraordinary world of Alt F4, there's no safety net, no saving grace. Brace yourself for a test of your gaming mettle, as the lack of a save feature adds an extra layer of thrill and intensity to your journey. Surrounded by a symphony of exciting background music, each step forward will lead you to face vexing obstacles that promise to make each demise a stepping stone to mastery. Perils that define you. Death becomes a mentor as you traverse various obstacles that relentlessly challenge your courage and skill. Confront the abyss, emerge stronger, and relish the sweet sense of accomplishment when you finally conquer the intricate challenges that Alt F4 throws at you. The ultimate challenge awaits. For those who seek the pinnacle of gaming achievements, Alt F4 sends an invitation. Clear the game and a new challenge arises. Dare yourself to finish it in one seamless run. Can you conquer the relentless barrage of obstacles without a single stumble? The ultimate sense of accomplishment awaits the brave, the ones willing to test their gaming limits. Alt F4 on Nintendo Switch introduces an exclusive quest, Night Training. What appears easy at first glance unfolds into a labyrinth of challenges that progressively intensifies, pushing your skills to the limit. Alt F4 supports various different play types, so you can play with a TV setup, tabletop, or handheld, ensuring that your adventure seamlessly fits into your gaming lifestyle. A multifaceted gaming experience, with it delivering these immersive experiences with supported play types. Connect to the big screen in the TV mode, attach for the on-the-go adventures in handheld mode, or prop up your Switch for a shared gaming experience in tabletop mode. The choice is yours, and the adventure adapts to your gaming lifestyle. Get ready for an unrivaled experience. Alt F4 beckons. Are you up for the challenge? Indulge in a gaming adventure that transcends the ordinary, navigate the intricate challenges, experience the thrill of no-save gaming, and relish the sweet victory that comes from conquering the seemingly unconquerable. Check out Alt F4 on Nintendo Switch via the link in the description and discover a gaming world that pushes you to the edge and beyond. And what's more, the game is also available on Steam if you don't happen to have a Nintendo Switch. The Odyssey awaits. Brave Knight. Okay, so first of all, who is the developer? Well, a lot of people have been thinking, since Sledgehammer Games of course made Modern Warfare 3, of course they still had help from Infinity Ward, especially narrative-wise, and the other studios were assisting, like always. Pretty much all of the developers work in every single Call of Duty nowadays. Treyarch were of course making the Zombies mode and ranked play, but who is going to be the main developer for COD 2025? Well, a lot of people have been thinking that Raven Software might be, because they made a lot of the campaign stuff for Black Ops Cold War, so it would make sense that maybe Activision will finally give them the reign and control to make a full-on brand new Call of Duty, which they've never done before. They've been in charge of a lot of the Warzone stuff, and people have really liked what they've been doing there and listening to feedback, so people think it's about time they get the full reins of a full Call of Duty game. But according to Charlie Intel, they don't believe Raven Software is going to be the main developer, so the other possible option is maybe Sledgehammer Games will be making it again. But again, I don't think this is going to be the case, because again, it'll be made in a very short time period. So personally, what I think is going on here is that Treyarch are going to be the main developer again. So they're going to be the main developer 2 Call of Duty games in a row. Again, they'll still probably have assistance from Ravensoft and from the other studios, but they'll be the main ones in charge. And this makes sense because we know that, of course, COD 2024 has had a full, quote-unquote, 4 years of development, which no Call of Duty game has ever had. Well, this rumor puts that into question, because maybe the only reason it seems like they have gotten a full 4 years of development for COD 2024 is because they haven't actually. Maybe they've instead just been working on 2 main Call of Duty games at the exact same time, explaining to us why it seems like they have gotten a longer development time when they haven't actually. They've been just making 2 games at once, and of course they've still been helping out with the other studios and Vanguard Zombies, Ranked Play, Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, etc. So it's not like they've gotten a full break anyways to just focus on COD 2024, and this has me excited and worried at the same time. I'm worried because Treyarch keep getting overworked, and I'd rather them put all of their focus and attention into one game as opposed to that being spread out across 2 different games. At the same time though, this means that we're going to be getting 2 years straight of Treyarch, which I think is an amazing thing, because I think they make by far the funnest, most arcadey, most passionate and vibrant Call of Duty games, which I personally enjoyed the most. So I'm glad that we're apparently going to get 2 full years of that, and 2 years that are both in different eras, which is awesome. The 90s never explored before, or at least only touched upon in Call of Duty, and then a Black Ops 2 sequel, which is awesome. So I'm excited, but also concerned at the same time. I'm concerned as well because this will mean that the post-launch for COD 2024 will probably get spread out for content for COD 2025 as well. The content for both games will just be spread out across 2 games in a similar case to what's happened with Modern Warfare 2 and 3. A lot of that content feels like stuff has been held back from Modern Warfare 2 to just be released later as another $70 package in Modern Warfare 3, and I think something similar will probably happen with COD 2024 and 2025. Now, the exciting thing about this is what the storylines are going to be for the campaign, because actually recently we've had the Christmas event for Warzone, and interestingly enough, Perseus are back brainwashing the operators with Christmas propaganda. Again, this probably has no correlation or relation to the actual canon or storyline. It's just a gimmicky way for them to incorporate the Christmas event, but at the same time, Perseus seemed to be active in 2023, and I do wonder if Perseus could take a main storyline front inside of either COD 2024 or 2025. Perseus may be incorporated in the storyline, and also we of course saw young Menendez in Black Ops Cold War, but then he was never involved in the storyline, and maybe he's going to be involved in the COD 2024 storyline. He could be involved directly in the Gulf War, for example, and then we could see him again in the sequel to Black Ops 2, and as well they might have some flashback missions in that 2025 game as well. It might mix in some of the Black Ops 2 stuff. You have to bear in mind that lots of fans who play Call of Duty now have probably never even played the original Black Ops 2 because it released in 2012, so over 10 years ago now. So many new Call of Duty fans will have never played that, so I wonder how they're going to recap the Black Ops 2 story and get people caught up as to the ongoings of what's happening, so it makes sense to them. I also wonder how the 90s game and the 2025 game are going to connect. Are they going to be completely unrelated stories where they're very much self-contained, or will they somehow connect, and if so, how? And who are going to be the main characters in each game as well? I also wonder if they may somehow connect the Modern Warfare and Black Ops stories together. We've of course saw Imran Zakhaev in Black Ops Cold War as a cameo, but I want to see more than just cameos. We've had crossover characters of course in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies with Soap and Laswell and Ravenov, but in COD 2025 could we potentially see, for example, Makarov working with Menendez, or Captain Price even, you know, involved getting information from Old Man Woods, for example? We're not sure. Now, of course, Raul Menendez was killed by David Mason, Alex Mason's son, in Black Ops 2's campaign. However, I still think he'll probably be incorporated in the campaign in some way, whether it's flashback missions or something like that. I don't think it's all going to take place in one time span, and this confirms that Black Ops 2 is still canon. I've seen many people in my comment section saying Black Ops 2 is not canon anymore, but it was confirmed when Black Ops Cold War released that it is still canon, and this further solidifies that. In regards to multiplayer, apparently the Pick 10 Creator Class system will be returning for COD 2025. Apparently Sledgehammer Games actually wanted this for Modern Warfare 3, but they were told by Infinity Ward higher-ups to change it, unfortunately, which is ridiculous, and then they made them do the daily unlock system. It has also been rumored that the 2024 game will have Pick 10 too, so we're not sure if that is correct, and apparently the 2025 game will have updates to the movement. Again, we're not sure if the movement's going to be different for 2024 and 2025. Maybe they're going to have different movement for each so that they feel somewhat different than one another, and I wonder if they're going to be overhauling the movement, if they might get rid of tactical sprints, because typically Treyarch games don't have that, and I wonder if COD 2024 will. But if they want to make sure that the game feels unique to Treyarch, then I think removing tactical sprints but just having a really fast regular sprint is the way to go. And it's just so insane that when Black Ops 2 initially released, it was the near future game, and now we are literally a year away from 2025 when it's physically going to be out, and it's essentially modern day now. And of course this means they're going to have to distinguish it from the Modern Warfare games somewhat. Of course, Modern Warfare 3 takes place in 2023 and the post-launch story will be in 2024, so it's set so close to COD 2025 anyways, so how are they going to differentiate them? And also this gives more credence that they may connect in some way because they are set so close to one another. It will apparently be set around 2030, so 5 years after the events of Black Ops 2. 2030 would be pretty good. I also hope it still has, like Black Ops 2, all of the technological advancements, although so far what we've seen in the Modern Warfare universe, since it's all one story now, those technological advancements haven't been in the Modern Warfare games really that much, so maybe it's just stuff we haven't really seen, but they're going to keep it for this COD 2025 game so that it doesn't just feel like yet another Modern Warfare game. Apparently Activision are still undecided decided on whether they're going to carry forward all of the operators and weapons from COD 2024 to 2025, like they did with Modern Warfare 2 and 3, because they want to make sure that fans know it's a unique title, since many people criticize Modern Warfare 3 as just being DLC, and especially because unlike Modern Warfare 2 and 3, which are set in the same era, there's a massive time jump from the 90s to 2030, so it would make less sense for all of that content to carry over since it's from an entirely different era. Apparently Gunfight is going to be returning as well, which has basically become a staple now ever since Modern Warfare 2019. The last thing I want to talk about is regarding zombies for COD 2025, because what does this mean? Well, according to Insider Gaming, COD 2025 is going to have round-based zombies, so round-based zombies will apparently be returning in COD 2024, but it's also going to be in 2025, which means we're going to get a full 2 years straight of Treyarch round-based zombies action. Now, they might also have some sort of open-world zombies experience as well. I think they probably will, like Modern Warfare 3 zombies, especially because we know that Verdansk is apparently going to be returning with COD 2024. Treyarch are also working on a new Warzone map for COD 2025, and I assume we'll probably be able to play zombies on that. Maybe it's not going to be DMZ zombies, but it's going to be similar to the original Outbreak, where it's an infinite survival open-world zombies mode. I could totally see them doing that. And this essentially means we're probably going to get Zombies Chronicles 2. Now, so far there's been 2 round-based maps leaked for COD 2024. One will apparently be taking place in a town, and there's references to a bank, a cathedral, and stuff like that. And maybe this could be the spot in West Virginia where Eddie Richtofen was building something at the end of Black Ops Cold War. And maybe this could even be a TranZit remake of Town, because the jet gun has been found in the files of the game as well. And then there's another map which seems to be set on a boat/island in the Pacific Ocean. It seems to be based on this real-life island, and it seems like there is a prison underneath this island, so maybe similar vibes to Zetsubo no Shima, and this is probably the prison where the Requiem heads and the strike team were apprehended at the end of Cold War storyline by Eddie Richtofen as he shut down Requiem, and he had them taken to something known as Black Site 13, and maybe Black Site 13 is the prison underneath this island. So they're the 2 round-based maps on launch for COD 2024, it seems, and then COD 2025 will get further round-based maps. And of course, Modern Warfare 3 Zombies is taking place in 2021, a prequel to Modern Warfare 2 and 3's campaign. And what this means is that at the end of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies' storyline in Season 6, we might be left on a cliffhanger that'll then lead into COD 2025 Zombies and the continuation of round-based in that game. And it might still obviously connect to the COD 2024 game, but this is huge. We're going to learn a lot of stuff in COD 2024 Zombies that leads into Modern Warfare 3 Zombies that we see unfold, but this means that Modern Warfare 3 Zombies won't just leave us in the dark and not really be connected to things, because it seems like it'll directly connect into whatever happens in COD 2025 Zombies. And this is so exciting, because not only do we have COD 2024 Zombies to look forward to in the 90s, but we also have a near future game to look forward to that'll continue on from Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. This means at the end of Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, you know, for example, Ava could get fully possessed by Samantha Maxis. Samantha Maxis might escape from the Dark Ether. We're not sure what will happen at the end of the story, but whatever that means will then lead directly into COD 2025 Zombies, and then we'll play COD 2024 Zombies, and then we'll have another Zombies to look forward to a year after, and this is essentially Zombies Chronicles 2. I expect us to get a lot of maybe remade or remastered maps, maybe even in COD 2025 Zombies, because if we get TranZit, or at least just Town in COD 2024 Zombies, we might be getting even more remakes and remasters throughout COD 2025, especially because if we get TranZit in 2024, in 2025 would make perfect sense for us to see, you know, Die Rise and Buried, especially because they were in the original Black Ops 2, and this is going to be a sequel to that. Because just like the multiplayer side of things is getting lots of Black Ops 2 maps remastered, maybe they're going to do the same for Zombies, because of course Treyarch are making 2 Call of Duty games in a row, and that's a lot of work for them to do, and the only way they're probably going to be able to manage this is by having a ton of remakes and remasters, and I'm fine with this as long as there's lots of new content as well and they have a good mix of the both. A lot of people have been saying, well, they can't really do Zombies Chronicles 2 now that DLC is free, but this is the way they do it. They basically just spread out the remakes and remasters across COD 2024 Zombies and 2025 Zombies, and whilst we still get new maps in them as well, we get remasters and slash remakes alongside them too. So yeah, let me know your thoughts and theories on all of this in the comment section down below. I'm so excited for the future though, this is huge. Anyways, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're not here for latest and greatest Call of Duty news and information. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye.